Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So before we start this episode, I'm going to give you a chance to vote on the next exhibit you'd like to see. So if you head down into the description below, you'll find a link to a straw poll. Now the animals on that poll are all animals from Europe because we're going to be building a new exhibit over in the European zone alongside the Red Fox exhibit. So we're going to be heading over to the Red Foxes in just a moment, but we do have a couple of things to do. I'm going to whip out my to-do list because, well, I haven't got that out in quite a while. I did cross off a lot of things on here, so things such as find new lions, we did that. We added new keepers, I also did that. I've got this thing here that says added new teleporters. Now my teleporter system allows me to travel to different areas around the zoo. I needed to add one in by the park entrance, and I need to add one in by the Australian zone, which I have not yet done. The only one that I've done is added in this one. This is by Boris, and Boris is our tortoise over in the tropical zone. We've got a load of stuff over here as well that we've crossed off, like noodle bar, tapir exhibit, oriental zone exhibit, disco sheep. We finally brought those back. But we've got a load of other things that need doing as well. But this is going to be today's to-do list. So we're going to check on the crane, we're going to name it, I'm going to add in a gather items block, and that block is going to collect all of the crane eggs so that we can then spawn in some more. And then we've got to go and finish the fox exhibit. So we're going to get started. The first thing I have is a name tag. So I'm going to head on upstairs and I will name it using one of the awesome name suggestions that was left by you in the comments. I will have to call in at my conservatory first because I need some essence berries because I don't have enough experience. I kind of died. I fell off the roof of my pub, the Swan Lake Cafe, so I lost all my experience. But we're just going to head in here and use this anvil. Now this anvil has been used a lot. It's quite damaged, so I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks on us sooner or later. So the name that I have chosen is the name King, capitalize that, King Red. And that was suggested by Jacob, and I thought that was a really cool name. And it's very descriptive. So the red is like representative of the little red pouch that the crane has, and they're crowned cranes, and I thought it was quite funny the fact that kings wear crowns. So that's an awesome name suggestion, so thank you for leaving that. The next thing we've got to do is create that gather items block. So I need to grab all of this iron because I need to make a hopper. And let's see, do I have a chest? I do, I've got one here. I'm just going to double check to make sure I don't have a hopper elsewhere. Doesn't look like I do. But I'm going to grab some wood. Not wood, I need to grab one of these maple chips. There we are. Okay, and oh gosh, that's got plastic in. I need to empty out my crafting stations, I keep forgetting about that. So I'm going to create a hopper, which I believe is something like this. It is indeed. And then I do need some wood actually. So I'm going to grab some spruce wood planks, head back to my empty crafting station, and I believe the recipe for a gather items block is something like this. It is! Perfect! So that is going to gather up our crowned crane eggs when we set it up over in the crowned crane exhibit. And with that, I think we're good to go. So I do need some materials so that we can finish off the fox exhibit, but I think we've got more than enough stuff here. So we've got a load of oak wood, and we've got a load of cobble and things, so I think we should be okay. I've got commoners blocks as well. So yeah, we're going to head on over. As I said, I haven't added in a teleporter to the park entrance yet, so I can't get over there. So instead, we're going to have to walk. It's not too far, but it is a bit of a hassle. So I'm just going to pop these essence berries back so that I don't lose them. I'm going to pop those in there. And let me just double check something very quick. How much dirt do I have? Oh, I've got plenty. That's fine. Because we are going to have to rescue a couple more animals that fell into the ravine and then perhaps cover it over so that no more fall in. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how long this episode takes. So I'm just going to grab some of these apples off this tree because these apples are like the tastiest apples ever. That one's not quite grown. Oh, I only got one from there. And I hear a zombie. I don't know where it is, but I hear it. There it is. That almost gave me a heart attack. It's burning, it's fine. Okay, so we're just going to take the... I was going to say, we're going to take the detour over here through this little foresty bit. And this ends up at the back of the zoo. Now, as my zoo gets bigger and bigger, I'm going to have to sort of expand this forest so people can't walk in. They can't, like, evade the little ticket barriers, because I don't want people just wandering into my zoo like that. Okay, so let's see. Has our crown crane laid an egg? It doesn't look like it has, which is a bit of a disappointment. But I'm going to place this. Where do you think I should put it? I'm going to put it behind this tree, so it's a bit out of view. Okay, and then what I need to do is I need to get one of the crane eggs and place in here so that this machine knows to pick up the crane eggs. So we're currently at a bit of a problem because there isn't one over here, so it doesn't know to pick it up. But that will go in there, and you see this is quite complicated, but you've got like an area size, and that is the size that this gather items block will pick things up. So we want it to be quite big so it covers the whole of this exhibit. So I'm going to increase that to about 16, would you say? Maybe a bit bigger, so we'll make that about 20. And then this is the interval, which is how often it will check to see if there are eggs nearby. And I think we'll leave it at 10 seconds. 10 seconds is going to be fine. The eggs take like 5 minutes to despawn. All Minecraft items take 5 minutes to despawn. So it should be fine. And here we are. We are going to name this wonderful crown crane King Red. There we are. I think that suits you perfectly. All I wish that you just laid an egg so I could just pop it in there, but I'll have to come back a bit later. So anyhow, we can cross that off. We can cross 2 things off on our to-do list. And we're now going to head on over to the European zone. So I can actually teleport over there. I'm going to have to eat something. I'm going to eat my little apple here. I'm going to eat my chili, and with that I've run out of food. But not to fret, because in one of my backpacks I have a load of mocha ice cream. Now, I'm not really a big fan of coffee, so I cannot stand this flavour of ice cream in real life. But it's been in my backpack for quite a while. I'm quite surprised it hasn't melted. What am I doing? I'm looking for the teleporter. Where is the nearest teleporter to here? I honestly can't remember. Oh well. Oh well, yeah. We're not too far away from the European zone, so we're just gonna walk it. It'll be fine. We're gonna pass our wonderful tapirs here. Do the tapirs not have a zookeeper yet? Does nothing over here have a zookeeper yet? That's a bit concerning. That's something I might have to fix. I'm surprised at that. That needs to go on my to-do list as well then. Okay, we're just gonna wander around here. We're gonna take the more dangerous approach, walking along the side of this hill. It'll be fine. Oh, what block is this? That's a river cane. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that block before. Here is our little teleporter friend, our little fox. That's how I would have got here, but I just don't have enough teleporters around the zoo. And while we're here, I'm just going to clear my death off of journey map. You can see, I fell off the roof. So we're going to get rid of that. Remove that. Perfect. And we've got a little field of wheat here, which was planted so we could get enough straw to fill in the roof thatching. I can never say those words. So I'm just going to gather all this up because we can turn it into bread. And we're just going to plant this back. Oops, harvested some cotton as well. But I sort of like this being here, because it means I can make some food. Now, we have not got this pub furnished yet, but we're definitely going to do that. We're going to be doing that on the next live stream, whenever that will be. But I shall let you all know. We also need to add in a back door as well. I don't know if you can see over there. There needs to be another door so that people can't just wander into the kitchen as well. But we're just going to make 8 pieces of bread. Wonderful. Now, no more distractions, we're going to head on over and start building the fox exhibit. So I did change up the layout for this slightly, just because I thought that it was a bit too small and foxes do wander great distances, so I did want to give them a bit more room. I was even thinking that I could perhaps make this little cave area into a tunnel and have it leading up to the hill above and have it sort of like a tiered exhibit, but I don't know how well that would work, so for the moment we're just going to leave it. We have our wonderful dogs, Marlborough and Chalfont over here. Chalfont is sort of guarding the ravine, making sure no animals fall in, but as I said earlier, it has not worked because we have... Okay, I fell into the ravine. Yeah, I was going to say it's not worked because as you could see, there are rabbits everywhere. I'm quite surprised I didn't die at that. That's quite a drop. Chalfont did not do a very good job at protecting me. But there's loads of animals that need rescuing here. There's bunny rabbits there, there's bunny rabbits, well there were, somewhere on these ledges. Yeah, there we go. There's a horse over there. So the sooner we can cover this ravine up, the better. So I just need to make my way out of here. Thankfully this staircase is still here, which lets me climb out pretty quickly. And I'm just going to grab some of this dirt like that so we can climb out. But this is why you need to be really careful when you're around ravines. You don't want to fall down like I just did, and I definitely don't want any of my visitors to fall down like that, because that would not be good. Oh look, we've got a gravestone over there as well. I can't currently read it because Luca is on the server, so I have my chat turned off. But yes, as I was saying, we're going to get started, well we're going to continue the design of this exhibit. So I did make a little mock-up of what I want the wall to look like. I think it looks quite good. So we're going to have some carpenter's blocks at the bottom here. We're going to have some grid glass. I think that's grid glass. Or it might be iron bars. I don't know how I check. Oh yeah, they're iron bars. Could have used grid glass though, but I quite like the design for this. It does make it a bit difficult to see in, but at the moment I think it's fine. So I'm going to grab my materials. So I did bring over some iron ingots. I don't think I've got enough there, but we'll see how far that gets us. I've got some oak wood logs, and I've got some oak wood planks. Carpenter's blocks as well. I did not bring those. No worries, we can make some of those. I'm going to make some out of jungle wood, and I believe I need to just go and pick up this crafting station that's outside the front of the pub. So just give me a moment. Just going to pick this up and we'll just head on back. Right, so let's pop this here, and in it we'll pop in all the jungle wood planks, and we're going to make some sticks. Then we surround some planks with some sticks, and that gives us some wonderful carpenter's blocks. Then I can put the rest of this jungle wood away because we're not going to be using that because this is the European zone. And as far as I'm aware, there are no jungles in Europe, but that may be wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to grab my carpenter's blocks, got my logs. I do need to quickly make some iron bars though. So we're just going to pop all these in. 32. I don't think that's enough because we need 6 for each like panel. It will get us quite far. Not as far as I'd want though. And we just need to chisel the planks and the iron bars into the appropriate materials. So we want... was it this one? Iron grid? I'm going to go for that one. So we've got that one there, and then we need to chisel this into... I think we're going to use the oak wood scaffold. And that made a really weird noise in my ear just there. So we're going to place that in like that, and then we're sort of going to copy the same sort of thing onto the rest of the exhibit. So I'm just going to grab my sharpness 5 axe, And I'm gonna, oh, I'm also gonna grab my carpenter's hammer. That's gonna be in my tools backpack. No! And we're gonna start building. So let's see if I can copy this. So we need to place that there. Oops, not like that at all. I've messed up already. Okay, and then we'll place down 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And another 3 on top. And then on the inside we'll place a log. And it really is as simple as that. Oh yeah, we've got to put the front in like this. So I'm just going to copy this around the exhibit. So I really do like this design. I hope you do too. So leave your opinions on it. As I said, I do think it's a bit difficult to see in, but I can easily change that into some better materials in the future so you can see the foxes. Right, so it's raining. Okay. That was a very brief shower. Okay, so I'm going to place those like that and like this. Now this area is not at a diagonal like the others are, so I may have to use a bit of a different pattern, but we'll figure that out in just a moment. So we're just going to extend this off over here. This is also at a different level, so this is going to be interesting as well. So I'm going to get rid of those 3. Marlborough's watching. And I'm going to put those there, like that. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work here. Maybe if I just make it like higher. I'll show you what I mean by that. So on the inside, like over here, the foxes won't be able to jump over. But if we're over here, the foxes will. So I need to make this 1 block higher. So it might look a bit weird, but it'll be fine, it'll be fine. And then we can put a log like this, if I can place it. And then we can add another one, and another one, and another one. And it doesn't look too bad. I quite like it. Okay, so carpenter's block, that, carpenter's block, and then the iron bars. So I definitely do need to go get some iron. I have not been mining for ages on this server, like honestly for months. In fact, I don't even think I've been mining this year, which is quite surprising. But I'm going to put that there. We can do 1 more panel of iron bars before I'm going to have to get something else. Okay, and then we're going to do this like this. Add in that. Add in the iron bars. Where does the log go? Does the log go there? Yes, I think it does. Then we can do the same. The log goes there. And then the log would go 2 over, 1 down. And that log goes there. Okay. So let's just replace these with carpenter's blocks. Place those in. I'm sorry if this gets a bit repetitive. It'll be over shortly, I promise. I'm not sure what to do there actually. I may leave that as like a full block. Just because of the level that the grass is at. And then over here. That might just be better, just placing something like that down. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just do something like that. And we can put something else in there. But this is looking pretty good. I do need to add in a little door to let the zookeepers come in, so I'm probably going to put that sort of over here at this diagonal. Just going to eat some bread. Lovely, lovely bread. Okay, so yeah, we're going to put a door. This is a really weird shape over here. What am I going to do? Let's make this a bit straight, like that. And then we can put the door in here, leading into the exhibit. I might make another little cave for them, but we are going to get rid of these pumpkins, just so I can tidy up their exhibit a bit. Going to give this little cave a bit more space for the foxes. So we're just going to dig out some of this dirt. I'm going to pop that. I'm going to pop some things into my backpack actually, because I don't have much room. So I'm just going to pop these seeds and the wheat and the cotton and stuff away. And then I'm going to get my shovel. I'm just going to make this a bit bigger. So we're just going to dig down like this. But it's a nice little cave for them if they want to come in and have a bit of shelter. There's a load of ores that are on the side of this little cliff as well. I'm just going to tidy this up a bit, but I'm going to leave a couple of the ores in there because I like it. It makes it look nice and natural. Not really a big fan of granite though. I think it stands out a bit too much. But I think that's decent. I think that's okay. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe adding in a little cave here just so we can put something in this spot, just so that the foxes don't get a bit bored. I don't know, I don't think that's the right word. Just to make the exhibit look a bit better, not like ending in these dead ends. But this is starting to take shape. So note to self, probably invest in some more materials next time. I need to come prepared. But I don't think there's much more progress I can do over here, but you can see that the exhibit is starting to take shape. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go rescue the rest of the animals from this ravine. So I need to make a load more room, so I'm just going to toss all these things into here. Yeah, I think we're all good there. I'm going to grab some of this dirt. I have a deer and a safari net, and I also have a wild horse. So I'm just going to let these go. So I'm going to pop the deer over here. Please don't fall into the water. You two need to be very, very careful. In fact, let's just move you further into the forest. And I think I just saw some quicksand. So yeah, don't go near the quicksand. I think that's the horrible stuff as well that like fills in the spots after you've dug it out. Yes, it does. That's the really horrible stuff. And there's a wild horse here, so I'm just going to let... Oh, it's a zebra! Okay, we're going to keep that zebra. I wondered why that was in there. And now I'm a bit lost. Where's this ravine? The ravine is here. So I'm just going to fill in some more of this. We're going to rescue the rest of those bunny rabbits. I get so close to falling down. I really do need to be careful. Okay, so I need to pick you up. I'm gonna accidentally... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna accidentally, like, name you, so I'm gonna call you Flopsy. If I can get to you. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay, you're bouncing out. That's fine. Just keep on going, please. And there's another one, I think, just below you that I need to grab. No, no, no! Why? You know what I said last time about keeping rabbits as far away from me as possible? Do you know what I said? Do you remember that? And I think that's just proven that what I said is true. Oh my gosh, poor Flopsy. That was devastating. Do I even want to go risk rescuing those two? Because if that's going to end in the same disaster, that's just... I can't believe that happened. Out of all the things, a creeper. But really? Okay. So if I build this little path, they should be able to climb out themselves. So I'm going to be nowhere near them. No, don't do this. Please. This is very, very stressful. Okay, so you now know that there is a way out. So please, both of you, please behave yourself and just climb out of the ravine. Like, will you? No, not over there. Over this way. And what's this rabbit? Where did that rabbit go? Where did that rabbit go? I swear there was another one there. I have no idea. Okay. 2 more and a horse. What are you doing? Don't jump off there. I don't think they can take full damage though, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to pick up this horse. You definitely take full damage. Oh my gosh, look at you all. This is like Rabbit Valley. Okay. That'd be quite cool though, if I make an exhibit with a load of rabbits and call it like Rabbit Valley. Or Rabbit Ravine rather. This is Rabbit Ravine. Perhaps this is their home. Perhaps that's why they like it so much. I really don't think I'm going to be able to rescue them all. Oh my gosh, look how close that rabbit is to the lava. You know what I can do though? I can block off all the sources of lava, so that might make it a bit safer for them. So I'm going to go just like fill in that little block. Going to do a bit of risky parkour over there. Very risky parkour because I almost fell. I'm just doing this because I want to conserve my dirt. Okay, so we're going to block that off. That should cut off that flow of lava. Then there's going to be another one over here that I can fill in. So it should make it a bit safer for them. And then I will perhaps come and rescue them at a different time. We might take them over to the rescue centre just so that they can get a bit of a checkup to make sure that they're all doing okay. But as I said, I think this is their home. They really do like it down here. So who am I to disturb them? I am just going to get rid of these, because if you walk into these, you prick yourself, and the rabbits may do it and they may die. So it's all about making this as safe as possible for them. Speaking of which, there's like a ravine within a ravine. I can't figure it out. Is that a chest? I think it is. I think that's a chest. Why is there a chest down there? I have no idea, but I sort of want to go see what that is. I have some torches on me. Hopefully I don't die. I don't know why that's down there, but we're gonna have a quick look. Okay, there's a zombie dog up there. That's gravel. So maybe I can use this to my advantage. If I break that block below, then the gravel is going to fall. Okay, that did nothing. I just want to place... I just want to light up this... How? Okay, there's another gravel block. In fact, it's all gravel. But I need to get down there. It's definitely a chest, like definitely. But I want to see what's in it. I just don't want to get killed by that dog. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run. I'm going to land in that water. I will hit that dog with my scythe. And hopefully, we'll survive. Oh, okay. Did that dog just die? Oh no, it's there. Evil demon dog. Okay, and where's the chest? Oh, that almost gave me a heart attack. That was a chest full of bats. And another bunny. I really want to see what this says though. This gravestone. I can't read it unfortunately. But I am going to have to end the episode here. Because I think it's gone on long enough. It's a bit of a weird place to end the episode, I have to say. Sort of stuck underground with a load of bats flying around me. And oh my gosh, I hope that bunny... Oh, there's so many bunnies down here. But yes, I'm going to end the episode here. So thank you all for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you all in the next episode, where we'll definitely finish off the fox exhibit. And where we're going to have to round up all these rabbits and put them in a much better location for them. So I'll see you all then. Bye. Bye.